Okay, so we got this crazy stuff going on. I really can't figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna show you a couple of things in here. Occasionally, the chain will come off. It's really a pretty simple gizmo. Man, oh man. I'm gonna see if I can find myself a rubber glove. This is messy. No, I'll just do it. Somebody take a note and throw a packet of there's latex gloves in here. So this is really, it's a lot simpler than you think. It's simply a spring-loaded sprocket. And boom, if you come in here and this is all out of whack, it really makes sense when you think about it. The spring puts tension on this. You got to just pull this little sprocket back like that, line it up on there, and boom. Okay, yeah, now I get it. Now we got tension on that. Okay, so you got to make sure the chain goes around up here. It's a little bit of a trick. It's definitely a messy thing. Look, I'm already a mess. Anytime you have to get into these things, put some gloves on. Good Lord, nobody's going to want you to serve ice cream after that, okay? So put some gloves on and take a look at this. This is also something I can coach you through on. Not very often do we have a problem with the belts. That we usually change them before they cause a problem. John, while we're in here, I'm also going to go through. Take a look at this this pitching arm, everybody. Okay, see how it's nice and straight? Man, oh man, every now and then, I don't know how this happens, but something happens and it catches and it will bend the living tar out of that thing. If that happens, we got to change the arm. You can also, every now and then, and this doesn't happen maybe once a summer, these bolts will loosen up enough where the thing will flip. And if you think about a pitching release, if you release too early or too late, you're either going to send it into the parking lot or boom, bounce it off the blacktop. If you've got really, really erratic pitches coming, probably this thing is loosened up. And basically what you do is you try and adjust it to more or less the way it is there, kind of a little bit below level facing the batter, and then you tighten it up. And then you got to just, there's two pivot points on that. So you take 2 half-inch wrenches and tighten those bad boys up. And then you really have to go over and run a couple cycles without a batter in there, by the way, at first, and then see if you can do the fine adjustment there. But if you start it and it's still launching it way up, you got to come back in and make another adjustment. Again, that's probably a good one to call me on. Can't think of any